when I bought this little Kawasaki KLX150 a few days back, I wasn't expecting all that much from it. Like, I hoped it was going to be okay to ride and things like that, but I didn't come in with big expectations, because after all, the right-of-way price was 5,000 Australian dollars, so I thought, you know, you might only get what you pay for. But so far I've put about 150 kilometres on the bike, and it surprised me how well the bike runs and how well it can hold speed at 80 kilometres an hour out on the open highway. So what I've done now, I've come back to this forest area, and I'm going to take this bike up one of the tracks where I took a previous bike up on, and we'll just see how it climbs. So that's the idea there. So we'll just see how it performs in stock standard form. Hasn't got many miles on the clock, so it won't be really hard on it, but I won't play around with it either, so I'll give it a bit of a work up on that hill. So stay tuned and we'll take it for a run. Where I live in central New South Wales, as far as these forest tracks go, I don't know, I'm not really a track rider, but if I was into it, I suppose there's, I don't know, there'd be a few hundred of them anyway. You could go in and ride around anywhere you want to. There's not that many closed, and it's only when they're ripping out a few of these pine trees here and they close the road and cut the pines. But anyway, we will get into it, and I've just set up my rear camera, and we'll see if we can get a bit of footage there. Okay, the light's blinking, so that particular one's working now. All good. Okay, we'll kick this in the guts and head off on this track, run through the forest. Yeah, so we'll just work our way through this forest run, and yeah, so I've done 160 k's on it, which is 100 mile in the old scale. But overall, this bike's a not a bad little rider, and it handles the roads pretty well. Not fuel injected, it's straight out carby, and apart from that, I think it's around 24 degrees here today, so it's fairly warm. So how do we get over here? Might just go over this bank. That's a bit of a steepy. Like I said, I'm not really an off-road rider, but we'll head down here. We'll work our way along this forest trail. Like I said, there's heaps of them around here, so there's no shortage. Woo there. Wearing sunglasses, it's a little bit dark. Track's a little bit rough too, because the last time along here it was in better condition than this. Bike seems to soak up the bumps alright, so that's one good thing. I reckon this is one of the best little bikes I've been on, to be honest, because it can certainly run along alright, and got a bit of power, got a clutch, everything you want to play around on. Really good, nice smooth gearbox. Like I said, can handle these bumps really well. Like, I'm not sort of exactly walking along. So we'll yeah, so the balance is, in case you're wondering, it's got a 21-inch front wheel, 18-inch rear. head around this way, work our way on it. So what we're going to do is, must have rained a little bit here. Here's the track I'm going to go up. Oh yeah, that track ahead. So what we're going to do is, I won't take this low track. I'm going to take the high track up along here. See how it pulls up the side of that hill? When we get up the hill, I'll get out and just show you what sort of a climb it is. So let's go. Whoa, it's a bit greasy here today. Actually, I must have had a lot of rain here because, oh, far out, really wet. It's been raining a little bit and this track is, tell you what, that certainly runs all right up here. The last time I was up here it was totally dry, and but I'm in second gear now, so it's running. Like I said, this track's really been knocked around since I was here last. This little champion's handling it real easy. Third gear now. Just off the seat there. I think last time I come up here I never said anything, so a few of them said I could at least talk coming up. So you'll see when I'm coming up here, it's climbing all the way up. Whoa! Yeah, I tell you what, this is really doing it easy. Second gear pull. Look at that, riding these bumps, hardly know I'm even riding them. Third gear. That next second. Whoa! Oh, look at the kangaroos up here. Bloody big heap of kangaroos, look at them coming through. Kangaroos everywhere. Must have been 15 or 20 of them. Oh! Yeah, that one was a bit deep. Better concentrate where I'm going. Let's have a look at this run up along here. More kangaroos. 3 of them just come up. I suppose I've seen about 50 kangaroos coming along there. Look at them bouncing through the scrub. Look at this. What a little ripper. Tell you what, this bike really handles dirt tracks really good. Look at these reels on mine. I didn't even set the suspension either. Whoa, that was a big one. Oh, look at this kangaroo bouncing on my side. A lot of kangaroos here. I better watch it down here. This looked a touchy area before, so I think I'll go up on the side here. I don't want to go flat out on the arse. Whoa! Like I said, I don't really go riding dirt road that much. I'd rather ride a road bike, but tell you what, this is fun. Woo! Better watch this one. Whoa, lock up. I'm really the off-road rider today. I'll swing around here, get out of that. this one down into first. Wow. Bit of a slip slider there. Swing around this way. Whoops. Yeah, so overall, slushy old mud heap. Oh dear, I'll have to try it in the middle, I suppose. Whoa! Wow, friggin' mud. Okay, this is a pull straight up. This is a fairly steep little climb here. We'll give it to her up here. Mid-second. I tell you what, this really rides the bumps. Really rides the bumps well. Okay, that's the end of the track. I think that was, I'd class as pretty interesting, actually enjoyable. So I might just cut the camera here so that I've got the footage and then move on to a new part of the SD.